Oh my gosh, you guys, how you doing? Oh, you excited? You got to be excited. You know why? You signed up for 10,000 headshots. You know what that means? You are going to get an amazing headshot for yourself on July 22nd from a specialist who is part of the headshot crew, who I've helped train to be really good at taking headshots. You know what that means? You're in great hands. You're in really good hands. And you should be fired up. Most of these photographers charge a minimum of $250 for a headshot. And we're giving away 10,000 of them. Somebody do the math on that? How much is that? If we're giving away 10,000, somebody do the math. Sounds like a lot of money to me. It's $1,000 just to get in front of my camera. You guys have this opportunity that you have taken us up on because we want to help out. We want to help you get back to work. We want to help you walk with more confidence in your appearance and the way you roll. It's all about your personal brand. In order to get there, we need one thing from you. One, we need you to show up on time. Okay, we need more than one thing. Two, we need you to put yourself in the hands of the photographer, which means you need to be coachable, all right? A lot of things that we do in headshot land, I call it headshot land, is uncomfortable. So we will get you in uncomfortable positions. You may have gotten the memo that on some of the YouTube videos that I've done training in this all over the world. I travel all over the place teaching this crew. The reason why we were able to get it together, Tony Tafe had the idea, but I had the network. We got the photographers together, and these guys are volunteering their time to give you an amazing picture, all right? So no fuss, get it done. Be confident, number one, and put yourself in the hands of the photographer. So here's how you do it. Couple things. One is, first thing that makes you more attractive is getting your jawline out. So you're gonna wanna stand up straight. Imagine there's a hook in the top of your head, it's pulling you up to the ceiling, and you're like this, and then the camera's in front of you, and there's a string between your nose and the camera, and they're shortening. So you're gonna be like this. This feels really weird, but guess what? When you're like this, it looks really good. So do we care how it feels? No. So you have to act like you are cool as a cucumber when you're out like this. I won't shoot somebody like that if they're not out like that. It's just never gonna happen. Two, all right? There's things on your face you can move, all right? You're not used to moving them. Your subconscious does it for you. You don't think about your expression throughout the day. It's on autopilot. Not when you're in front of the photographer's camera. You have to make faces. If you make no faces, it's called NEFA face, non-existent facial activity, and you look like this. Not good for your personal brand. Or like this if you don't get your chin out. Not good for your personal brand. We want to up your brand. We want to make these employers or anybody looking at your resume or your LinkedIn or wherever they're looking at you to give you gainful employment. We want to make sure you're confident, all right, number one, and you coupling that with approachability. So confidence comes from the eyes, approachability comes from the mouth, okay? You've got to layer this in. So you got to get your chin out. You got to stand up straight. Get your chin out. You're all going to be standing, okay? If you don't put your hands on your hips, the other move is this video that I did called It's All About the, it's Hold Your Sub. It's all about the jaw. It's all about the squinch. And then it's Hold Your Sub is the one where you go like this and you hold your hands like this and it makes your arms look slimmer. So you could do that if you want. Your photographer should know and they'll coach you on that. All I need to do is stand up straight, get the jawline out. Now, confidence comes to the eyes, approachability comes to the mouth. If you don't move them, you look like this. You're not going to gain any lookability, is what I call, from the onlooker. You want the person to look at your picture and be like, oh, this person looks cool. I want to meet this person. I want to get to know this person. Well, let's see what this person's all about. All right? So what you're going to do is you're going to give a little squinch. I'll take off my glasses. Watch this. Instead of being like this, when we're uncertain as humans, our eyes open up like this. You're just going to relax your eyes, something like this. And if you want to look really cool, you decrease the distance between your lower eyelid and your pupil. You have a muscle there. You can do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. Don't even think you can't do it. You got to go in the mirror and practice, okay? But you do a little bit of this. Very subtle. Don't overdo it. Otherwise, you look like this, and that's silly. It's going from here. Am I talking to you like this is weird? To there. Way cooler. Now, if I do that and don't smile, I look like a prick. Watch. That's just stupid. Watch. You have to do the squinch first, and then just bend the corners of your mouth towards your earlobes. Like that. Little tiny smile. So squinch, tiny smile, jawline out. They're going to take a picture. You're done. You don't even have to take another one. I'm doing one-shot deals. Everybody gets in front of my camera. That's the other thing. You have to wear a mask, And you have to get your first picture done with the mask on because we may use those in the future. We really want to make this maybe an ongoing initiative. That's why you're in this Facebook group, which is great. I love that you're here. This is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to get in touch with you. I want you to tell us stories about how this headshot affected your life, how the day went, how you feel about your appearance after leaving there. My goal for everybody I photograph is for them to walk out with a skip in their step and feel a little bit better about themselves that day. That's what I want from you, from all these photographers and all this going on. On the same day, July 22nd, this is amazing. This is an incredible thing. A couple other things for you to get ready. Wear something you love. Wear something, if you're professional, like I'm a t-shirt and jeans guy. If I was going for a job, I don't have to dress up. I know I'm gonna wear a t-shirt and probably, or layers are great. Don't do crazy patterns generally. You've got to love it. If you look in your closet and you don't have something you love, run to the store, keep the tags on it, return it, whatever you want, but you have to look professional. If you're going for a job that requires a jacket and tie, and you got to have a jacket tie combination that rocks, all right? I would for the women, I'd stay away from big chunky jewelry because it's a headshot, it's close. We're keeping you close because thumbnails are this big and you need to be tight. So if you wear big earrings or you wear big chunky jewelry, it's going to take the eye away from your beauty. But if that's the way you roll, maybe bring a couple options and give the choice to your photographer. Don't make their job, you only have 10 minutes. It's not a rush. You can do it. It takes one click of the shutter to get a shot and then you're out of there. One click. That's it. You need one frame that you're going to use to get this job and you're going to get a great shot, I'm sure. If you do these numbers of things and listen to your photographer should pump you up as well. All right, I'm pumped. You got to be pumped. They got to be pumped. All of this is great because we've all been cooped up for so long. We're going to do it and we're going to do it safely. That's the other thing. We're wearing masks. We're staying 6 feet apart. Your photographer's never going to get near, which means if you need to move your clothes and stuff, they're going to get you to do it, okay? So you're going to have to be, able to shift clothes. There probably, if there is a bathroom or someplace with a mirror where you can go primp yourself, make sure your hair is good and everything, and come back to them, that would be great before your time is, as you're waiting, that would be good. So you're ready. If they see something like a hair out of place, they may ask you to move it, manipulate it or something. Other than that, have fun. Don't overthink it. This is for you. We're giving this to you because we have the ability to give back as headshot photographers. We believe headshots are really important and we know you only get when you give. So we're giving because down the road, somebody's gonna say, that photographer was amazing that day. I'm gonna hire them to shoot my company. And that's really why we're doing this. We're doing this from the bottom of our heart. You're going to get a free picture out of it that you're going to use, and hopefully you put a story in this Facebook feed that makes us all cry, because I'm a very emotional guy. The fact that, Tony came up with this idea and Lauren really ran with it. Lauren Lieberman put all the work into it for all of us to do this, and I assembled the team, and Ryan Jacobs gave us the delivery ability to do this, and Canon sponsored it. So with other sponsors that enough is enough. I got to get this ended so that you can go get your picture taken. All right? After Wednesday, we'll stay in this group and we'll keep in touch with each other. I really want to hear how this affected you. The stories are as big a story as us doing it. We're doing it so we have stories about getting America back to work. So we need you to give us that story. I know your photographer is going to do a great job, and I thank all the photographers who are volunteering their time for this. And I'm going to just leave you with one thing. 3, 2, 1, shebang! Do it. Have fun. You're going to look great.